Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Puppeteers Podcast Holiday Extravaganza.
Woo.
Are you ready?
Hey, I'm ready.
I know we've been on quite a hiatus for a while. Our last podcast episode was in September.
Right. For Little Shop Day.
Little Shop Day, that's right. And we actually have an amazing podcast in the can that we did with Jake Bazell. We filmed it actually a while ago, but that'll be coming out. When do you think that'll be coming out? In the new year?
In the new year.
And we have a whole slate of brand new episodes that we have planned and people that you guys are going to love to hear. So do we want to tease them with some of those?
I do. Go ahead.
No. Cam schedules them, so that means you didn't schedule them yet.
We got some good people.
We do have some good people on our plan. I know, because last year you had a whole spreadsheet for like when you wanted people to
right. That was 2 years ago, actually.
Oh, was that 2 years ago?
Yeah, we were flying by the seat of our pants.
I'm still working on COVID time.
Yeah.
So, yes. But
we had a good reason for not being on. Do you want to?
Yes, of course. Yeah, I even did a live stream about it. We had I had my son in November 9th. So that's we've been wrapped up with that Ernie. I know a lot of people have been saying, "Oh, we named him after a Muppet." He's not named after a Muppet. He's named after, it's a family name. My grandfather and my great grandfather were all Ernie, and Ernie. So we have another Ernie, Yay. Ernest Bear Krutinger. So he fits in. He's a puppet nerd though too. So he is. He's got the shirt to prove it.
Yes, and we do have some big news to announce at the very end of our live stream today, but we're gonna it's a Christmas gift that Zach and I got for you, Adam.
Really?
But
why?
Well, it's
I didn't even know about this.
Well, so we're gonna wait on it.
One of those last minute gifts.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, oh boy. Oh now I'm very excited. But we have some interesting stuff. You're probably wondering, what are you gonna do during this live stream? We've got some fun stuff. Even these guys don't know quite exactly everything we're gonna be doing.
Should we introduce ourselves?
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Go ahead. Well, okay. Adam Krutinger, of course, co-host of Puppeteers Podcast.
Cam Garrity, the other co-host.
Who am I? Why am I here?
Zach Homiser is
Mr. Nimble.
He was a guest host for one episode, and he's been part of our puppetry troupe, and he's been in the background and foreground of tons of our puppet productions that you've seen. You're probably familiar with them. And me and Zach, you can tell we're matching right now. We got matching tags now too. We just got done with our live holiday show
Christmas
that we
show.
did at a local country club that we've been doing. Other than, of course,
10 years now.
This is our 10th year. Can you believe
Holy
it?
cow.
10 years of doing Nimble show at the Buffalo Club. Of course, there was 1 year off with COVID, but 10 years. It's crazy. It's crazy. I gotta find some side-by-side photos. But oh yeah, see, we got a comment right there. Zach is an OG.
That's right.
Yeah. Make sure to check out Ed and his YouTube channel as well.
He's also, we should say, a fixture of our holiday specials.
Oh yeah,
Zach is.
Because you did our trivia last year.
That's right. Yep. That's some of those crazy questions that nobody in the world can answer.
That's right. This is Marissa says, "Who's that guy?" That's my wife. Her channel. That's right. But here we go. Zach is great. He is great. But anyway, so what you can expect for today is we're going to be doing kind of some Puppeteers React things.
Yeah.
I picked a bunch of clips that I thought were interesting, and I thought it would be fun to kind of react to. And really, I also want you at home to react to this as well. So please put the comments in, and we'll be sharing some of those comments and reading them of what you think of some of these clips, and we'll be giving you some of our reactions too. I picked a whole bunch of clips, and Cam even sent in a couple clips that we're going to react to too. So it can just be some weird puppetry things we found, some really cool puppetry things that they found, like a how'd they do it thing, or just like, just reacting to cool puppetry. That would be fun. And also something that I'm going to pepper in a little bit too is over the last year we've had some really interesting comments on the YouTube channel, and I've I've screenshot some of those. I did it kind of quick. So just know that in the future,
so happy about
forever of you commenting on this channel, you'll get I some of the really good ones we probably shouldn't share, but there's still some good ones that I put in. Hopefully we'll get to as much of it as we can. And should we just get started?
Let's get started.
Okay, I'm excited here. Let me see. We're going to start off. Why don't we start off with one a fellow past guest of the podcast?
Okay.
And that's the one and only Barnaby Dixon. So this is just a really cool clip that I saw on his channel recently. I wasn't sure if you guys had come across this yet, but it's for this new stage show that he's working on, and it's similar to what he does, but it's a little bit different. But anyway, let's take a look. So again, that was just a little clip, but one thing that I thought was really cool about it, if you know Barnaby's work, which I know you are familiar with, Zach, you are too, right?
I was on
of course.
Zach interviewed.
Yeah, we've all interviewed him. A lot of his stuff is much smaller, where there's a direct, the hand are the appendages of the puppet. Yeah. Whereas now he has these extensions on it, and I just thought that was really cool. I thought, what did you guys think about it?
I thought it was wonderful. I mean, first of all, the Zach Commissar hair was
it's style.
We got a doppelganger now. Actually, I have a second clip that's more of a behind the scenes look, just to kind of show you some of the under the skin stuff.
Oh, sweet.
And definitely check out Barnaby's pages. They're amazing. His Instagram, his Twitter, very active, and of course his YouTube channel, over 1 million subscribers, 1.1 million subscribers.
So instead of having a tight fitting finger piece, I started to consider a loose fitting part that could accommodate extra large hands. These pieces would have hinges that ran parallel to the actor's knuckles, and it would have a spring that would return it to a straight position. So we tried it out, and thankfully it worked perfectly.
That's so great. And I love, he's totally accommodating the different kinds of hand sizes that you might get in theater, but it's so true also to the style that he's kind of had. Like you could tell that that's a Barnaby Dixon puppet, but it's wonderful to see it kind of expand into the theater space.
Yeah, and if you watch that full video on his YouTube channel, which I recommend, he talks about why initially they were building it and molding it to the actor's fingers.
Wow.
But the problem is one of the people on the production told him that they're going to have understudies. He's like, well, that's going to be a big problem. So we had to come up with a way to make it so that really anyone could do. And I think I remember him mentioning on the podcast with us that a lot of his puppets kind of just fit his hands. Right. So I don't know. I thought that was pretty interesting. So now I wanted to go for something a little bit different of a feel. Here's another one. Or let's see quick if there's any cool comments we have. Any people? Yeah, some people are saying how amazing it is. Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff that he does. So let's see here. I've got another one here. This is a fellow puppet that you haven't seen in a while. One of my old eBay bills. So here's just a little clip from him.
Today we're going to talk about Super Mario Sunshine. While critically acclaimed upon release, recent years have been less kind to it, so I'd like to wash off some of the weird, painty mud goop stuff and reveal the shine underneath.
So this is kind of cool. I wasn't sure if you guys caught anything. Did you catch anything about that?
Well, does he normally have two hands going at the same time?
Yeah, most of the time it's only one.
Okay.
I noticed that. Yeah.
I don't know. What was there something else we should?
Well, that's what it is. It's one person performing it.
So
really
separate with the hands and the head.
That's what he does.
Interesting.
So he has He's got a green screen and does two takes. He does one just like this, and then did a second take without the puppet head at all, and just does the hands.
That's great.
So he doesn't do it that often because I'm sure it just takes a lot of extra time. But for certain shots, and when I saw this, I was just like, oh my god! I asked him, and who really is the puppeteer of him is kind of a secret. He's not like out. He wants it just to be the character.
Okay.
But I just was blown away. Like that, you wouldn't know unless you knew. So I'll play it again real quick just so people can see. It's pretty cool.
Today we're going to talk about Super Mario Sunshine. While critically acclaimed upon release, recent years have been less kind to it, so I'd like to wash off some of the weird, painty mud goop stuff and reveal the shine underneath.
Wow.
The timing's just perfect, though.
Yeah, it really is.
You'd really never know.
You know what's funny is I'm currently playing Mario Sunshine right now on my Switch. That game that he's talking about.
Are you really?
Yes, I'm playing that actual game.
That's funny. That's crazy.
That puppet was like is such a beautiful design and build, and it's just before it got sold on eBay, we used it for like a small number of things, and it's just such a great puppet. So is always cool to
Yeah,
see.
good to see.
Yeah,
see
it's,
where Arlo
what's
pops
one
up.
of my children. It's outgrown me.
Right?
He's got over 500,000 subscribers on his channel. Definitely check out Arlo's channel, without a doubt. He's doing much better than I am.
Hey,
but-
you're doing okay.
And the irony of all this too, it's probably the cheapest puppet that's ever sold for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was back in my old eBay days, and I'm hoping to have an eBay one come out this year.
Ooh.
But that one not accidentally, it just happened to be sold for like, I'm not even gonna
A
say
song?
really low,
A song?
really low, lower than any of them that I've ever sold. So it's just funny how it works out like that.
Mhm.
But okay, this next thing is kind of maybe it's not really puppetry, but I thought it was interesting. It's a movie that I saw. It's a 2014 movie called American Sniper. Did you see it?
I've not seen it.
But you know what, the clip?
I think I might know what you're
Okay.
about to show us.
So American, should I talk about it first or should we just show it?
Just show
no,
it.
let's just see it. Let's
Okay,
just see
okay.
it.
So this is a real, if you're not familiar with the movie, Bradley Cooper's in it. It's a serious movie. Again, I saw it like the year it came out. Again, it was 2014, a while ago, so it's a little. But I think it's he's a guy who's in war and he's home with his family now. So it is a very heavy movie. Like it's not like a lighthearted Muppety type thing. And you wouldn't think of this as, it's not a puppet show by any stretch of the imagination. Anyway, here's just some quick little clips from it.
I've seen that clip.
So have you seen that? This was kind of a thing. It actually even hit the news and stuff.
Yes, I remember that.
About like, why didn't they use a real baby?
Baby budgets. I don't know.
Oh,
And I don't know if
man.
you noticed. I saw this at one of the interviews. Like he's
His
literally.
thumb-
Yeah.
Like I've got a close up.
That is.
He's literally like puppeteering this
Yeah.
baby in the scene with his thumb, and it
Boy.
was ridiculous.
That's-
But not only that,
yeah.
even like you see, he picks it up. It's so simple. I have a newborn now. I know. I mean, their heads are like a little
Yeah.
like it's just not. It was just.
Well, and they get so close. I mean, you could see it's
Yeah,
a plastic
yeah.
head.
You're right.
It's more like one of those
Yeah.
CPR dummy babies, you know. that
Right.
they
Yeah.
use.
I mean, I'm sure I've watched TV shows and movies and stuff that use a fake baby, but they at least do something better to like cover it
Or
up
hide it more. Yeah.
I wonder if they intended on doing something digital that they.
Oh, that's an interesting question. It almost seems like it's like, we only have the baby for an
Right,
hour,
a
so let's do a
Yeah.
rehearsal take,
Oh.
and then put the baby in, and like, what do they do? Use the wrong footage or something? Like,
Right.
yeah. I'm sure that's not what happened,
Or
but
Jim Krupa burnt the baby,
Baby
so all
stay
they had
out.
was the rehearsal track.
yeah. But anyway, that was pretty crazy.
Oh, woof.
Next thing is, I know you've seen this, Zach. I'm not sure if you've seen this. Another past guest, Hugh Purvis, and especially want to play it because we put it into our episode in a weird way.
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
you guys, if you have any interest or aptitude for building and like gadgetry, this is gonna blow your mind. Zach, I'm gonna be interested to see your reaction.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you've seen it before. It is amazing. Get ready for this. Hugh Purvis.
Hi everyone, my name's Pixel, and it's my first time doing one of these, so let me tell you about myself. I like sad films, and I hate fascists. Yeah. What else? Achoo! Oh, God, excuse me. I think I've got a computer virus. Let me just, yeah, that's got it. Hopefully nothing else. Oh no, I think I've been hacked. I don't know what to do. What's going to happen? Oh no. Hopefully they don't put any obnoxious ads. Oh, I'd hate it if some egotistical person who's completely self-obsessed took over my eyeballs. Oh, I better end this video here. It's been lovely talking to you. If you want to talk to me, please get in touch. Thank you.
That's awesome.
And definitely check out his
So cool.
Instagram and of course his website. He's the he's the owner of puppetthings.com. So all your puppet supplies and stuff, great resource supporting an actual puppet artist too, which is great. But isn't that awesome?
That is really cool. Yeah, I mean, just everything. It was not it had color in there as well. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Not
It's
just black
he's
and
got
white,
a screen in the eyes,
a
and
full color
he
screen.
uses After Effects to animate all this. And what I love about it, it can really almost like cartoon-like effects in live puppetry, which is just remarkable.
Yeah.
I think at some point he's hoping to have it something available for sale at puppetthings.com. And if you want one, I bet you if you email him, special order it, if it's the right person for the right project, I wouldn't be surprised if it's something that he'd do.
It's such a great proof of concept too. Like it's the possibilities there are just
Oh, yeah.
so I can't wait to see how that
and
continues to evolve.
And especially I can see it for realistic things, and also like if you made like a full robot character, like even like having that in a fleece character, even though it was like a pixel, I could see it if it was just one bar and it was just like it could even be a mouth and have like the lines. I mean, there's just endless possibilities of what you could do.
Yeah.
But so next, I've got a little bit of hand shadow puppets.
Ooh, cool.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
This blew my mind when I saw it. I really recommend people watch the full thing of this too. But here's some clips.
Wow.
I love the way it's like
God.
morphing like that. Isn't that crazy?
Holy cow. He's got a whole crowd with him too.
Yeah, isn't that
Keeps
nuts?
going.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
That's neat.
blew my mind. I saw that. I was like, we gotta find this guy. We gotta get him on the podcast.
Yeah,
That's
I would love that.
insane.
That-
I didn't. Shamefully, I should know more about him because I found this. I just found this clip, typed in like cool puppetry stuff that came up, and I think he might be like a stand-up comedian or something too. But yeah, we gotta try to talk to this guy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Shadow puppetry is just such a whole other world.
Yeah, and again, that's not even like most shadow puppetry. So much
Right.
shadow puppetry is like cutouts and stuff
Mhm.
too. It's just like the hand manipulation, being
hands,
able to hit all those things. And I had to change the music a little bit in order to not get hit with this, so we could play it. But yeah, I would highly recommend checking out that.
That's so great.
really, really cool. Let's see. Well, should we switch over to some comments now?
Yeah, let's do
Okay,
it. I
let's get to some comments.
cannot wait for these.
Okay, let me see here. What do we got here? So this one was we actually got recently. Remember our episode with Peter Linz?
Okay.
One of our old I was
really
gonna
old.
say episode 3
Episode-
or
yeah.
2 or
Wow,
3.
Going back.
And do you remember
Excuse me.
easy,
Sorry,
easy.
I'm sorry.
Bless you.
Do you
It's not
remember
homophobic.
Zoom tight.
much about it? Like when we did it and stuff?
I remember it was only my second episode. It was our third. And I just remember being really nervous about it because it was
yeah.
you know, we didn't know Peter or anything. And
Yeah. Well, because our first one was with Jim Krupa, who we
Yep.
were friends with,
Yeah,
right? Even though
right,
he's
right.
like very elite in his puppetry history, we knew him.
right.
And then
And then you had Rick Lazzarini.
Rick
on.
Lazzarini, but you weren't there for that one.
Right.
And then that was our second one together. And yeah, you were very nervous.
I was
You
tremendously
were
nervous.
very nervous. I didn't know what to expect. I was like, well, let's just talk.
Yeah.
But anyway, someone did comment. I thought it was kind of funny. I thought you might too. So
Okay. Peter's toys.
There's Peter's toys. Because I remember thinking that perhaps I was like, whoa, actually, not in that way, but it was just like, well, look at me.
Yeah, you're
Okay, but it's just like he's got all these toys behind it. It was just so funny.
well, and he has a whole wall of memorabilia. He kept pulling out.
Okay.
He had a Cutter
Oh, that's
doll.
right.
He had an Ernie doll. Like anything that was related to the characters that he's played. I think he had Walter that he pulled out at one point. He had all
Yeah.
sorts of
Muppet
goodies.
fan,
But yeah.
And so I got another quick one here.
Okay.
So you remember this TikTok video that I did?
Yes.
Yes.
They say all puppeteers are dumb, and for people who didn't know, that was satire.
Yes.
That was completely satire. It was the joke was all puppeteers are dumb. I mean, it's a lot of things. I've seen it. I think when I first saw it, it was like something like all men, another thing like blondes, and this that. It's a fake stereotype. What would you say? It was a trend.
It was a trend.
It was a trend.
trend,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'll do one for puppets. So what you do is you hold the sign and then you pull away each one to show the reasons, but you're pulling from the wrong side, like showing
So
that
you're not
you
showing
are
it.
dumb.
So it's like the reverse Love Actually.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it is. A lot of people didn't get it. They just didn't get it. So, and I got a lot of support.
Oh.
Like, don't listen to what those people say, and it was pretty funny. But one of them was we'll read. This was one of the comments.
Okay.
Go ahead and read it, Cam.
They say not all puppeteers badly dye their hair and use dreadful music featuring a tuneless voice with laryngitis to make a point.
Oh my goodness.
And you responded, LOL. You think I dye my hair? LOL.
Yeah, so they thought I was seriously, desperately looking for sympathy, and I used this cheesy music with this voice and stuff, and it was like, a lot of people think I dye my hair. I even took that image and I put it on Instagram to see and did a poll. How many people think I dye my hair? 65% of people thought that I dye my hair.
Oh.
When I
gosh.
first met you, I kind of assumed you did.
Yeah.
It was darker.
It was much
back then,
darker.
but I thought it was like you were going for a wolf kind of thing.
Yeah, no.
And
I know people
you're
dye
silver
their hair
fox.
this color.
Yeah.
And people tell me I'm lucky to have it this color because I have to dye my roots all the time. They say, but look at your eyebrows. You must dye your hair. No, I don't know. I'm a freak of nature.
Yeah.
I'm a skunk, but my
Salt and
eyebrow
pepper.
it's reversed. But anyway, there was another comment on that too. Where is that? Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. It was another comment, but it was related to it. I saw this comment and I just had to laugh.
Okay. Puppet are not doom.
They're not doom. And
I want that on a shirt.
the irony of this post just got me. The irony of this.
Bizarre.
Oh, man.
Puppets are not. The only word spelled right is not. But thank you for your support.
Yeah.
Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support.
Those are good.
We had another comment here on our old video, the best
Oh, no.
worst day ever.
Oh no.
I don't even remember what this one is because I just
Okay.
titled the way I titled these. But let's see. Will you do the honor of reading these, Cam?
Happily. I'm watching this a year later and I'm still amazed by how much time the creator must have put into it.
Really appreciate the support.
Yeah.
Not much time went into it. though.
No.
Yeah.
I wonder if
for
they
a
think-
couple of reasons.
Yeah.
But main one being the nature of a 48.
48,
Right. You get
yeah.
48 hours.
Right. Oh. I appreciate
Time
they
was
think-
not on our side.
No, it was not.
No.
No, and more and more so it was not. If you actually, so we talked about this a little bit when you were a guest on the show, our first pandemic show, or second pandemic show. You came on as a guest, and this was one of your puppeteer stories that you had forgotten when we scheduled the 48. That your wedding shower was that weekend, and it was a little hectic,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah. I didn't get to help much.
No.
It was a lot. It was
No,
all
no.
put on Cam's shoulders and John Zabluski, who pretty much is sworn off puppets now.
Yeah, I
He's
wasn't in
done.
that one either.
Yeah.
No.
You didn't miss much.
No,
didn't
you
miss
did
much.
not. You did not.
Next one, we're gonna do one more comment. There's an accompanying clip. So if you haven't seen on this channel, I posted it last year, but it's available. Obviously, it's available forever. The Wizard of Claus, the full stage musical in its entirety.
Amazing show.
It's like
Amazing
2.5
show.
hour long. The Wizard of Claus. Definitely check it out. Here's a short clip, and this clip is just to show the context of this next comment that we got on this.
Okay.
So here's a little taste of Wizard of Claus.
What's Claus? Does he mean Santa Claus?
What's Claus? What's Claus? Well, Claus is just the biggest, most beautiful, most magical city in all the snowy land. But woo! It is so exhausting walking there when the snow is up to your knees.
You don't have knees.
So again, just to give you an idea of the types of puppets, there were full stage puppets like that, actors behind them. And I got this comment.
Kirk Thatcher in the background, right?
Yes, Kirk Thatcher in the background. This is a little cameo. It was available only for one
Wow.
performance. No, that's not Kirk
No.
Thatcher. But anyway, I got this comment. I was wondering what your responses I would be interested to hear your response to this. But Cam, go ahead and read the comment.
Okay. Great actors and actresses here. It will look much nicer if they wear a black mask to cover their face. That way we would pay more attention on the characters. Thanks so much.
A lot of, first of all, very nice compliments
Yes,
in there.
yes,
So thank you. Thank you
certainly.
very much.
And did we say that to your wife, Maria?
Well, as the kid.
As the kid. Yeah,
as the kid.
yeah.
They mean as the pup.
No,
puppeteers.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I just
mentioned.
Yeah, I should have mentioned that.
mentioned
Yeah.
it in general. But yeah.
First of all, I'd say if Cameron was performing, I definitely would have put a black bag over his.
We
face.
weren't in that one.
Right.
Yeah, we
right.
weren't. Yes.
We were consultants, I think.
We were just like
You helped with the
reading
read through and yeah.
But I mean, I guess I would ask them if they've seen or enjoy Avenue Q.
Avenue Q or Lion King,
right?
You know, especially on stage, the illusion when you just watching a YouTube video of it might not have quite the same effect, but like a couple things. First of all, on stage, you just start to believe in it. The characters come to life, especially in a show like this where they're that big. And secondly, what I'd say is for stage performances, it helps mirror the emotion that the character's feeling. So like that snowman cannot literally frown, though he can sound sad with his voice acting that the performer does as well. But Jake would also emote with it as well. So it's another way to help inform the feelings of the character.
And I will say too, you brought up the sort of suspension of disbelief. It's so much harder to do that when you're watching the YouTube video. If you were sitting in the audience watching that performance, there's a little more forgiveness as you sit there. But,
that was a great video. Thanks, James. The Santa.
Oh, did someone not know that? Okay. Yeah, that's me.
We had some great comments here. All right.
Yeah, and please keep
keep the comments coming.
Keep commenting
We're
away.
reading them.
And don't forget too, at the end of the holiday special, Zach and I have a gift, a Christmas gift for Adam. So we're still teasing that away.
I appreciate that. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Okay.
So what do we got next?
Well, let's get to a couple more clips. Let's see what else we have here. Okay. So we did that one. Oh yeah, this one was fun. I saw this one on TikTok and I died.
Okay.
I died.
Oh boy.
Ready?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Isn't that great?
Love that. I love stuff like
Oh
that.
my gosh, you got to send me that account.
What I love about that is like clearly it is puppetry.
Yeah.
But it's people who don't do puppetry that are doing puppetry. It's like it's happenstance.
Right.
Because no one would plan this.
No.
These guys are excavating. It's an excavator with a tire.
Right.
And it just made perfect. We gotta watch it again now.
Yeah.
We gotta
The sound effects are perfect.
They are. And the thing is, too, it's like I feel like if we were doing that, we'd be like, having like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Right.
And they're just like,
It's simple. It works. It works.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Whew. I love that. I think when I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw that, I probably watched it 10 times.
Yeah.
And laughed for 2 days.
Oh, that is so.
Isn't that great?
So wonderful.
Okay.
I love that so much.
Oh, whew. Actually, we're getting through. Oh my gosh, that may have been all mine. I think
okay.
we have a couple more. I think we have a couple more comments.
Okay.
The comments that we were going through. Do we have any more? Okay, I don't remember what. Yeah, this one's labeled brain cells. So let me just where'd it go?
Right there.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Zach, why don't you go ahead with this one?
Whoever dislikes these videos have 0 brain cells. But if you like and sub, you have oh my god, brain.
That's
a couple quintillion.
Number. A couple quintillion.
Yeah, there's a lot of zeros there. I can't even see them.
I thought
all.
it was just a comment of support, apparently, clearly, and I love that. I don't know how many brain cells are actually in a brain, so I hope that's enough.
Yeah, you would.
But I thought that was really funny.
So, am I not supposed to be disliking our videos?
Oh, is that you?
No.
Well,
Bad joke.
yeah, no,
I
no,
think I
it's a
lost
good
some
joke.
brain
Yeah,
cells trying to
whatever.
read that.
Cam's always whines about my video.
Are you that much of a baby, Cameron?
Yes, he is. He is that much of a baby, Cam. Yeah.
Tim Legassi.
I remember that from last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that from again? Like originally?
No, he just said that.
He said it
yeah,
in
what's that?
relation to, we were talking about my age.
Oh, that's right.
And
You're
I
like,
can't
oh,
remember.
he was talking about probably working on some show, and you like, well, I wasn't even born yet.
Are you that much of a baby, Cameron?
And I was like,
No, you
this
know what it
is a
was?
clip that's gonna live on a long time.
Yes.
I
You know
forgot
what
about that
it was
last
about? He was talking about when Tim met Jim Henson, and I think you
Oh.
brought up the point that he had passed before I
Oh,
was even
yes,
born.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
as opposed to you, who was like so much older when.
Yes. Yes, I was alive at the same time as Jim Henson, but Cam wasn't.
Are you that much of a baby, Cameron?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, he is.
Yep.
Okay, I got a couple more comments. Well, first of all, this happened on LinkedIn, and I screenshot it, and I was just,
People
I
still use
couldn't.
that?
LinkedIn, yes,
Yeah.
LinkedIn is huge.
Yeah.
LinkedIn is huge.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, so Chuck Fawcett liked one of my posts.
Whoa.
The Chuck Fawcett.
Wow. Look at that.
And out of all posts that
right?
he likes, was
Secret.
it doesn't mean that he watched it. And actually, I would bet a lot of money that he probably didn't.
That's the pupil one, right?
Yeah, the pupil one. But I was like, oh, Chuck Fawcett.
That's cool. That's big time.
That was big time. I was
Do
excited.
you want to explain who Chuck Fawcett is? for
Why
people who
don't you? Why don't you?
Well, he is the owner and founder of Animax Design.
But he just resigned, or he's moving on. He's starting a new company.
Really?
I
Oh, I
believe-
didn't know that.
I don't know the exact details, but I think someone else is the owner or CEO of it now, and he's starting a new company.
Oh, wonderful. But
But
I mean,
yes.
amazing puppet builder. I can't remember if Jim Krupa has talked about him, this story specifically on our show, but Jim bought what he thought was like a perfect Kermit the Frog replica from Chuck when Chuck was very young.
Yeah, he was hanging in the background, right?
Yeah, that's
I
right.
think so,
That's
yeah.
right. And he bought it for like $100. But
Cool.
so Chuck would definitely know would
Yeah,
know
he,
something
he,
about
he
the frog.
worked with Kermit Love. He was an employee.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
No, unless I'm wrong, I thought it was him and Jim Krupa together working
Oh,
under
okay.
Kermit Love. I think they both did, and another guy too. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe,
No,
I'll
that's something else.
That's something else.
That's something else.
Okay, maybe that's something else. I thought it was.
It's
I
okay.
could be mistaken. Are you sure?
He was much younger than them because he was like a kid when Jim was working it.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, I got my timeline
Yeah,
wrong. Then I've got
that's
my
all right.
timeline. But anyway, again, there's just a couple more comments I have here that I'm just
Okay.
going to click on. I don't remember exactly what they were. This one's called Broken Puppets.
All right.
Go read it.
Dear Adam K. Oh, dear Adam K. That's you. What do you do with your very old broken puppets, especially when they're very ugly and very broken? Do you oust them?
Reuse them, probably.
Oh, reuse them. Okay. Put them in the bin or burn them.
Burns them.
Yeah,
Throws them in the
this,
trash.
and actually, we got a ton of comments like that on the video I did on your puppet, Gunther.
Oh, okay.
Because a ton of comments, because Cameron had this hideous orange puppet, and he asked me to remake it, and I remade
I
it.
tried my best.
You did good. You did good. It was
an old
exhausted.
puppet.
That puppet
Yeah.
was exhausted.
Yes.
Okay. And
That
I
big
got
one,
a
that big orange one?
yeah with the
Yeah,
big eyes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got a slew of comments of people that, oh, can I have that old one? What do you do with that old one? It's like they do go in a bin, and I still have that
The
bin.
trash
and I
bin?
reuse it. I take them apart. I use pieces. Maybe I'll salvage the eyes. Maybe I'll like use the body of the fur to make a little snoof or something.
Yeah.
Maybe reuse the hands on another puppet. I kind of Frankenstein them into different things. Use
but
them as material.
You have thrown a puppet or two away, though.
I
haven't
have.
you? Yeah.
I have.
The bird.
The bird is gone. The crow is gone. The first puppet I ever made has been dumpstered. It was
And
too big.
but, you would never burn a puppet. That's a good way to like inhale some nasty.
I
nasty
have
fumes.
burned a puppet.
You have burned
I
Which
have
one?
burned a puppet.
Which one?
Well, we probably shouldn't have, but I mean, a lot of puppets get burnt. It's a
what
ritual.
context?
It's a ritual at the O'Neill.
Oh.
Sure.
Was that not allowed?
It's not. It's
They
really
go
not.
in the boats and they
But we like that's long been a thing that you don't.
that you don't do
No.
anymore.
What?
No,
It's never
only
only allegedly.
only paper. Only paper.
Only
but not even-
allegedly.
yeah.
Allegedly.
What
Allegedly.
puppet did you burn?
A mother goose may have
Oh,
been
puppet?
gone. May have
Oh,
been
you
gone.
cooked the goose?
I may have cooked the goose. May have cooked the goose. may have cooked the goose.
Your
This
goose
one
is
is
cooked.
called Hobby. Okay, what is this one?
This seems like it would be a fun hobby to do instead of doing nothing like I usually do on my days off.
Puppetry is definitely more fun than doing nothing.
Yes.
In case you were wondering,
Mhm.
it's more fun than doing nothing. Yeah, I thought that was funny.
Less fun than playing on the Nintendo Switch. though.
Yes.
And this is another one. This is great. So
boy.
with my I have a whole video that I did a couple months ago on how to make a puppet with no sewing. My no sew bill.
Oh,
Okay.
yep.
That ugly orange. Actually, I got it right here. Let me grab them. They're not orange.
purple, right? Yeah.
Lavender. This.
Oh.
This is the
And there was no plan for this.
this is like shiny Elmo.
It's gotten a lot of comments like that. And people probably won't believe me. I literally just grabbed a hunk of foam and started carving a basic shape. And I just wanted to use ping pong balls because I wanted something that people could just use from like a dollar store. And I wanted to do a nose just to teach how to make a nose. And of course, it ended up looking like the Wish version of Elmo, and he's got junk on him.
This is what you got on Fiverr.
And we got a lot of comments like that, but this comment took the cake. This is an excellent comment. Cam, will you please do the honors of reading it?
Thing.
Elmo got bleached.
Mom, can we have Elmo? Mom, we have Elmo at home. The Elmo at home?
Yes,
that is the perfect comment.
That is a perfect comment. That was
is-
pretty funny. I snapshotted that immediately and texted you. I was like, Cam, look at this. You're like, oh my god, that is so funny.
100 points to Gryffindor on that one.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Excellent.
Okay. Oh, and no, we have some of Cameron's ones too. Do we want to look at those quick?
Do we
Joe,
want
or-
to just see? It
Oh,
looks
so we
like
got some comments? We got
came
some
in.
more
Want to make
comments?
sure.
Oh.
I like the expression "the Frankenstein on it." Poor Mother Goose.
Wait.
You Frankenstein. Some of your puppets.
Yes. Poor Mother Goose.
Yes.
Is for sure.
She's
Joe
okay.
Weatherford. Great friend.
Oh, yeah.
Good fellow puppeteer.
Oh, Fozzie was severely burned during the Great Muppet Cave. I had no idea.
That's why they're the puppet doctor. That if you watch the credits, they mentioned the puppet doctor, and they had to fix up the puppet. But yeah, he got burned.
Like in the credits, is in like
the movie credits of the Great Muppet Caper.
Puppet Doctor
it's a
was
puppet
essentially
doctor.
like a wrangler. There's someone to fix it.
Yeah, that would fix it. Correct.
Wow.
Cool.
Very cool. Thanks for that, Joe.
Yeah, thanks. That's a fun fact. All right. Great. Was there? Oh yeah, I want to check out Cameron's clips that you sent.
Yeah.
What are we about to? Any context you want to give me? I'll do this one
Let's
first.
see. Yeah.
Should we just watch it.
Yeah. Let's just. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this one.
All right.
Silver bells, silver bells, silver bells.
Look what's popping up at Burger King. Toy Story Puppets from Disney's latest adventure movie, now in theaters. Get all 4 high-quality puppets for your kids. $1.99 each with any great-tasting value meal.
Soon it will be Christmas Day.
That's a long commercial.
Simpler
Yeah.
times. Much
Simpler
simpler
times.
times.
Yeah, a simpler time for sure. When shaking a toy was sufficient puppetry.
Yeah.
It's like
High quality puppet at $1.99.
Those weren't even puppets, though, right? They were
That's
just,
that's what they were promoting.
hand puppets.
That
Oh, they were?
They just called them high quality puppets.
I wasn't listening. I was just watching. I was
Watch
just
it again.
mesmerized.
Spend another 5 minutes.
But I believe I had that Woody that you couldn't even get your hand into it.
Really?
I don't.
It was,
I don't think so. It was kind of like.
okay. I was gonna say because it just looked like someone was shaking a toy.
I think Rex and Ham you could get your hands into. But yeah, I was rewatching when I was looking for some clips yesterday. I thought we were going more Christmas themed with some of them.
Makes sense.
That's hard.
Yeah,
and would probably
understandably
be
so.
boring.
Well, but I saw this and it was
And And if we went with a Christmas theme, we would have. That's the gift that keeps on giving.
Never gets old.
That's the gift
Never
that keeps on
gets
giving.
old.
Okay, we got another one here. This one here.
Let's do this one first.
Okay.
Stranger says hello, and everyone is family. We're having so much fun.
This is Muppet
After
Christmas
all,
Carol.
there's only one more sleep till Christmas.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Oh, I like the
And that was all one take. And now this is
up until that.
And now this was a series of cuts. And I actually, as you know, Adam, I just taught a puppetry course this past semester at Damon College, and I showed this clip, and we kind of broke down, how do you think they did this? What kind of puppet was that? And you really begin to see how, like, the use of the frame, as well as like, when they had to selectively make these camera cuts to be able to achieve what they were going for.
Yeah, oh my god, doing stuff like in one shot like that is so crazy.
Yeah,
it takes so much work.
Yeah.
That's why, for stuff that we produce, we do so many takes, well, first of all, we almost never have a person operating the camera for one thing,
right?
So they're almost always lockdown shots, which is super easy in the way to do it. But when you can get those panning shots, man.
Well, and I love that first part of it where you see the rat at the window, Kermit comes in and he's kind of sweeping away, and then they kind of continue to pan to a part where obviously, like, you went from having Steve Whitmire with his arm up and walking around to a place where a raised floor would have been, so they could get the rats sweeping all in one look.
Well, and at first the rats, you just saw the top of the stick, so I'm like, oh, they're controlling those sticks in the bottom, and then it pans
and then they
down
go all the way down.
So they must be holding from the top and doing it, right?
I would imagine.
I would imagine. I'd have to see the clip. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But Zach, you kind of, I think you kind of peeked and you saw. Do we want to address the controversy of what's happening right now?
The arm rods some of them have been removed throughout the film on Disney Plus. They've digitally removed.
If you notice that, you got too much time on your hands.
It is kind of a shame, though. Don't you think?
I don't think so.
No,
we were talking about this earlier, even before.
We were in the car. Zach brought it up because I wouldn't know this, But I guess maybe this is where the line is, because I think, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think Jim Henson would have done that.
Yes, 100%.
But I think obviously the argument to that is he's not here to make that decision,
right?
So don't do it. Which I see that, but like, it's not like Han shot first, like they're editing it, where it's like changing it.
Yep.
So for that reason, like I'm fine with it, because I think also kids now are getting more savvy, and they notice stuff like that more than they used to. And not all kids.
I see the sticks, yeah.
And I don't want to give any kid a reason to not be fooled by the illusion, I think.
I appreciate that. I have two thoughts. First of all, in those movies, it really, especially the first 3 or 4 Muppet movies that were released in theaters, they really did an extra amount they spend an extra amount of time to hide the rods by either rigging up arms in a different way. Yeah. So there weren't that many opportunities to see them anyhow. So that's one thing that, and I don't like the idea of going back and like, you could remaster a movie so it looks better on digital, but to actually go back and add effects, or not to Han shot first it, but like to add little, digital effects or things, I don't love. Also, I'd rather them spend that money on a new Muppet thing than fixing old Muppet things.
I see both points.
Yeah.
You're repainting the Mona Lisa. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to say that, but I think Jim Henson would have done it. Also, there is another thing that's been edited out of the Muppet Christmas Carol, and we were talking about that too. I don't know if you know this. You know what I'm talking about? The cigarette, Bobby Benson, the baby band. When he's in the streets, could be a toothpick in his mouth. If you watch it on Disney, they took it out because with it being in there, even though it's not even blowing smoke, but
Right.
they'd have to have a disclaimer that they're smoking. And just like in Pinocchio or Cruella de Vil, One-on-One Dalmatians, they have a disclaimer they're smoking. So they took that out, so now they don't have to have a disclaimer when they air that.
Okay.
So you wouldn't, and again, another thing, would you even notice, you know? But
yeah, and one thing I'll say to
check
what
it
you
out.
said, Cam, about I wish that's money that they put toward a new Muppet movie. You underestimate how much money they have.
I know.
Money is
I
not
know.
the problem.
I know.
Money
What are they gonna
is
buy
not
next?
the problem.
Yeah.
They have a disgusting amount of money, and
They don't want to spend it on
I
that,
mean,
yeah.
they probably literally just have 18-year-old interns just painting stuff out because that's your job. To go through the entire Disney catalog on Disney Plus. That's the thing. They change stuff all the
They
time.
do.
Because even like we know this for the Mandalorian, that guy who with the jeans who was sticking out in that
Right.
one shot in the
Yeah.
Mandalorian, they edited that out.
That was just
And
the
like if that was
background
on
guy, right?
DVD, like they'd have to make they when they do a new run, they just get it out and then do it in the new
different
run.
edition, yeah.
But like Disney can make it like it never existed
Right.
now with Disney.
Because you don't
Plus.
own it. It's streaming.
Well, that's my
Right.
point. Is that there's just people's job who it is to like do little stuff like that. So it's not. I don't think it's any extra money at all. It's just like okay, put this in the
They
pile.
wanna
Put
fix
this in
it.
the pile.
Yeah.
It's like being a secretary or something like that. It's just your never-ending pile of work. Just edit little things like that. So
Next year is the 30th, I believe, the 30th anniversary of the Muppet Christmas Carol.
That's right.
Yeah, I think they're going to re-release it, maybe like a 4K, and they'll add in that "Love Is Gone" scene. And
Oh, that'd be
that's what I think
wonderful.
they've been saving it for. That's what I think anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because they found When Love Is Gone.
Right.
Yeah.
They found during last year when they had nothing else to do, so they finally found it.
how do you find it? Like
I think it was missing.
where is it?
It was a cut.
Where was it?
Well,
Like,
they-
it was under Brian's bed the whole time.
They cut it out of the movie because they thought it would be too.
Well, I
boring for
understand
kids.
that,
Yeah.
but things is like okay,
And
it's
it
like,
got lost. It got
got
misplaced.
lost.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Katzenberger.
I want to know
Right.
where they found it. I want to know where they found it. Somebody put in the comments where they found it.
And Scrooge's money.
And
back.
wrong answers are allowed. Too.
Oh, there you go. Wrong answers only. Actually.
Wrong answers only.
Yeah.
So there's one more here. I'll try to get that other one up. Let me see.
Yeah.
Very good, gentlemen. 'Tis the season to be jolly and
Yeah,
So-
is that the key, right?
Mhm.
That's what it is.
The key.
Yeah, how'd they do that? Oh, wait, can I guess? Wait, did we see it go in and out?
We see it go in.
I was gonna say,
I don't know if it
again,
goes
do it
out.
again.
Do it again.
No, it definitely comes out.
It does
No,
come out.
it
Yeah,
does-
we see it go in.
I was gonna say, was it in reverse and they just pulled it out? That's what I was wondering.
Well, I was going to ask, do you guys know what's intriguing about that
very
shot?
good, gentlemen.
That shot there.
This shot right here,
Oh, it goes in and it comes out.
and it comes
Okay.
out.
Yeah.
Do you know this?
You know, my brain's fuzzy. I know on like
No,
the
no.
commentary, but I don't. Yeah, I can't recall.
So that shot had the most takes
that's
of
it.
the entire
The key one?
The key.
that little
Oh.
sequence. They did more takes on that than any other
Wow.
shot
No
in the
dialogue.
Muppet Christmas Carol. And
They
I
did
actually,
2 whole shot takes. I can't believe it.
I
Because they're
guess-
experts. They're perfect.
yeah.
They couldn't
I
find
guess-
the right key.
Yeah. Well,
They
my
couldn't
thought
find the
is,
right
okay, so we got an arm rod here, right? And they probably, I would imagine, they had Kermit's arm as a majority of the rod. So in theory, it's just Steve having to go in and out. Like you wouldn't think that would be a particularly difficult
Probably not
thing.
him doing it though, right?
Well, whoever was
Yeah.
performing Kermit, yeah, it's a trick. It's always surprised me that was the hardest thing for them
Yeah, I
to,
recall that now.
because you get the, like, I understand Emmett Otter, the drum roll
Yes, right.
thing, like that was a peculiarity that is hard to replicate.
Oh, I see.
But this
yeah,
is
yeah.
just sticking.
But
a
this
key-
is
yeah.
just like
You had to master the
Yeah.
keyblade.
yeah. Especially that those guys are
Well,
always
especially
doing
since it could
hand-eye
have been like
coordination.
start there, go in, pan up to his face, and just have sound effect complete the the illusion.
Maybe.
All right, there's
But,
one more
yeah, I
that,
thought that was-
I'm not sure if we'll be able to work because it's not uploaded yet, but let's see. I'm gonna click
Okay.
it.
And get the tape. No, how about a scissor? Well, maybe if I just take
just
the
open
ends-
it up, would you?
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, wait, is that what you're talking about?
So
Oh, Ernie,
It's just
a
open.
cigar
Oh,
bar.
never see him. It's definitely not
never-
what he's saying.
I
got it
I'm
officially-
saying that- and that's exactly what I was
That's
just.
his character.
That's what I was exactly what I was just saying about the key. That they could have done that with the key. Show the key in,
Yes.
pull it out, and pan
They
up or
could've,
something, and
right.
just because what sold the unwrapping illusion was that sound effect. There.
yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Right.
But
That's
then,
what I was
but then, so if we kept watching that, you'll then
Yeah.
see Ernie,
He's
who is the live hand, and he's able to tear his box apart. Like he's able to open it, and but it's really kind of great because obviously there was that limitation. There was no way in that special in 78 or 79 that they were going to show Bert opening up that gift.
But the beautiful thing that because it's Bert and he would save the wrapping. How do I open this carefully? So he's because Ernie's like, so Bert wouldn't do that. Bert would be like, well, how about it's like, how is he gonna open this? Oh, we're gonna not show it.
And there's another moment similar to this in The Great Muppet Caper when Miss Piggy goes to show Lady Holiday her portfolio, and she brings the book, and she's kind of got it in her arms, and she gets it on the table, but then turns to Lady Holiday and says, "You can open it.
You may open it. You may open it."
That's another thing of like, okay, there's no chance that Piggy, unless they did a cut, was going to be able to open that book. But it's also like that little extra line is able to tell us so much about Miss Piggy, and it helps to cover up the limitation of what the puppet's able to do.
And puppets drinking from straws,
Yeah.
Steve Martin with the straws. Maybe we have straws. I expected that,
Yeah.
so they can drink it,
Exactly.
And it's a funny joke. It's a gag.
That is fun,
right?
Yeah, like
we
that.
can't film this, so we're gonna just make it work.
That's cool. No, those are great clips. Yeah, that's
I thought
it's amazing.
fun
Well, again,
things.
that's the magic of puppetry, and sometimes I think often puppeteers make certain shots like that harder than they need to be.
Yeah.
Because it's part of the magic of puppetry, and it's just part of what makes it fun to do. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah. Cool.
Are there any more comments before we get to your to your big gift?
We got Zach on Puppeteers.
You bet we do.
Yeah, we do. He was again a guest host for an episode, and we're
million years
gonna have
ago,
him on
before a
as
pandemic.
we're gonna have him on as a guest soon too.
I didn't know that.
That's Zach's Christmas gift.
What a surprise! Oh my!
Sorry to have time to wrap it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna have learning a little bit more about the origin of Zach. Any other? What else we got here? Haunted Mansion shows arm rods too. That's interesting. I'm surprised.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What's that?
That the Haunted
show.
Mansion has some arm rods showing.
Maybe they forgot some.
Yeah, maybe.
Possibly.
There's a couple times in some of the older, I think in Very Merry Muppet Christmas movie, that you would see, like if it was like Robin or Rizzo, when their arms are open, you don't see the arm rods, but as soon as they cross their bodies, the rods appear because it was
like a ghost
whether or not it was on a blue screen or what, but it's kind of like, and they do something real quick that if you're looking for it, it's like,
was that the first production they started doing that on?
It might have been.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
One of the first.
This is nice comment. This is very entertaining.
Aw.
Well, thank you. We
Thank
hope.
you.
Again, it's very little kind of last minute. We wanted to get together. It's been so long. We haven't had a podcast since September, but I figure we have to keep on with our holiday tradition of doing a live stream. So, but thank you guys so much for watching and being part of this. I think I think this is it. What do you think?
Yeah, I didn't know if you had any more comments from the YouTube comments.
No, I think we got it all. I think we did get it all. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh man.
Got it.
Yeah, we got we can this is a glorious picture of Cameron. That's it's just I just had to put that in too.
Yeah. No, that was
always
my dear friend Katie Chestnut 10 years ago sent that to me on Thanksgiving Day.
Yes.
Because she liked to make fun of me that I liked
and it
making
continues
baked
to
goods.
haunt us.
And it absolutely does.
Yeah.
Absolutely does. But we got a special gift for you, Adam.
For me, for what?
Well, recently, for those who don't know, you had a very important milestone happen on your YouTube channel.
Yes, yeah. On Wednesday, we hit 100,000 subscribers, which is I've never really talked about subscriber count because it's not really something I honestly care about. But I don't care about it like I like that it's going up, and it's like I feel honored that more people are subscribing, but it's not like a goal of mine. However, I think it is a good milestone to acknowledge because it's not me, it's all of you guys who are a part of it. And there's going to be a rebrand coming in January. I'm changing the name of the channel. Everything's going to be Puppet Nerd.
Ooh.
Change.
I
No,
know.
no one likes
Not
change.
change.
Yeah, 'cause I don't
like it.
want
There's merch to go along with it.
as this has gotten bigger than I expected it to, and I don't think it should revolve around me. I think it should revolve around the puppet
Everybody.
community,
Puppet nerds.
and we are all puppet nerds.
I was gonna say
Love
all
it.
of you watching
It
at
works.
home.
So I just had my intro song redone at the end. Now it's going to say Puppet Nerd. I got a new graphic being done. Oh, you designed the graphic, but the animation for it being done now too. And in 2022, it should officially all be Puppet Nerd.
It's the year of the puppet nerd.
And I'm going to be getting the YouTube play button, which I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
So I'll make sure I do a video on that.
An unboxing.
It'll be definitely the only play button that I get because you get one at 100,000 and you get the next one at 1,000,000. So it's going to be our only play button.
Never say
What's
never.
a play button?
Oh yeah,
It's like a plaque you get from YouTube.
Oh,
it's one of the
You
big
get like
silver.